There are now over 3 billion gamers worldwide, which means esports has become big business.
With teams and individuals playing for big money and their chance of glory.
Across these episodes, we'll be looking into the ultra-competitive world of esports.
And testing our skills against some of the best in the business. So Ruesha, congratulations on qualifying for the World Cup. You must be super excited for it. Tell me how you felt.
Yeah, it's unreal. Funnily enough, obviously I'm born in Glasgow. We happened to be playing Scotland in a qualifying match and it was at Hampden Park. So that was nerve-wracking. I was injured at the time, so I wasn't in the squad. So obviously I travelled to the game to watch it. And it was, honestly, probably the worst experience of my life. Just watching the game, you've got no control over it. Nerves were through the roof. And then Amber Barrett runs through and scores that goal. Wow, amazing.
Anything any footballer dreams of is playing in a World Cup representing your country. And, like, you've done the whole of Ireland proud, and I'll be supporting. I imagine everyone in Ireland will be supporting you, so good luck with it.
Thanks very much. So David, obviously you played gaming during your football career, but once you finished playing football and then you continued gaming, was there a change? Was there a change in your attitude and mentality towards it?
There was, because for a long time it was always a hobby and it was fun, and it was always classed as kind of like, as mad as it sounds, I was playing professional football and I was playing FIFA, which was a football game, but I saw it as a way to kind of switch off, even though people couldn't understand that because technically I was playing football in the morning and then I was playing football on the PlayStation, but I found it a great way to switch off and kind of relax. But at that point when I kind of retired and it almost became a business, because gaming it's just grabbed the world. You know, you look at a lot of young kids. I have 2 kids myself. Like, my daughter wants to be a YouTuber. It's the way the world has gone. It's this incredible thing. And when I started playing FIFA, I always had that mentality of winning. So then once I went into the gaming world, you want to be the best. You want to win. You want to be successful. And I think those attributes you have throughout life to get to where you have, they don't leave you. So I channel a lot of my time and energy into that, and kind of took off from there. And luckily enough, because of the career I had, I was able to use that. And obviously the key fundamentals I had as a footballer kind of helped me in the gaming world. Ireland has loved gaming, from those old school classic arcade games from Donkey Kong to Space Invaders to Pac-Man and Asteroids.
So what's the history of Ireland's gaming obsession? Glitch went to Dublin to speak to gaming expert Ronan Fox.
I'm Ronan Fox, gamer and passionate esports advocate in Ireland. I started gaming when I was 4 years of age, and I was born in 1988, which is a really important year for gaming because it was the year the Sega Mega Drive was released. It brought games like Shinobi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, and the iconic Sonic the Hedgehog. But let's rewind time just a little bit and talk about the first ever gaming console to ever come to this country, the legendary Atari 2600. It came in the late 70s and brought games like Pong and Space Invaders, and really gave gamers the first competitive gaming experience. Gaming was quite pricey back in the day. For example, the Nintendo Entertainment System was £200 for the console and £60 for a cartridge. It doesn't seem like a lot of money in today's environment, but it was a lot of money back then. The future for esports is bright in this country. I have seen it evolve in the last 15 to 20 years, from friends just organising tournaments amongst themselves to having major tournaments at gaming events on a yearly basis. I'm a massive fan of FIFA, and I've been playing it since I started gaming. But one FIFA I want to mention is FIFA 96. Because it was the first time we had an Irish international football star on the cover, in Jason McAteer. I still have that game here in my game room, and it's something that I will cherish, and just remember the memories of picking it up for the first time and seeing him on the cover. It was mind-blowing.
So Jason, welcome to the Glitch Studio. I want to ask you, what's your earliest memory of gaming?
Through the 90s, obviously, a lot of things changed, as you know, with football, with diets and the way we kind of trained and everything. And obviously, the way life kind of changed as well around that time. So gaming kind of, for me, came through the the 90s around 95, 96. 94 would have been a year that I was, you know, still trying to get into a first team, or I was playing for Ireland, obviously went to the World Cup and stuff, so gaming wasn't really on my radar or agenda. It was just practicing with my left foot and trying to get better. But then, like I say, around 95, 96, sort of the PlayStation was getting bigger. It was like EA Sports, like In the Game, like John Madden's, like all that kind of stuff was coming. So, and as you know, we have so much free time, and I never played golf like some of the lads, so I kind of got into it around, I know it's a long-winded answer, but around 95, 96.
Can you remember what game it was that you first played?
FIFA.
It was FIFA.
I was always didn't know what to be, PlayStation or Xbox. And I went, no, I tell you what, no, it wasn't. It was Xbox, and it was the other footy one. What was the other footy game? So it was the rival to
International Superstar Soccer.
Yeah, ISS.
Yeah.
That's the one I played.
Pro Evolution.
Yeah.
Pro Evo, that's it, yeah.
But you actually went on to be the first Irish cover star in FIFA.
Don't like talking about it, to be honest.
Aye.
But now, I mean, they're on a completely different level, aren't they? The likes of Messi, Mbappe, Ronaldo. So these kids that on the front cover of FIFA now are actually superstars. Like, they are like this level. Where I look at myself back in '96 as just being a footy player who was on the front cover of a computer game. I don't think like I was some kind of superstar back then, and I had the right to be on that front cover. But the generations, they kind of put you in that bracket of the Mbappe and the Mbappes and the Ronaldos and the Messis and stuff, and I'm obviously nowhere near that. But it's nice to be in that kind of breath when it comes to FIFA and EA Sports, yeah.
Right, guys, do you want to put your FIFA skills to the test?
So I've got to take him on.
Let's do
Who's
it.
in the top 100 of the world. And I haven't played for years. Okay.
Well, yeah, you said you got a 22-year-old. He plays all the time.
Yeah, but like...
So, Jason, we're going to play a quick game. Ireland v Ireland. Golden goal. So, obviously, as you know, first goal wins.
Yeah.
Good luck, my friend.
Okay.
Come on, teammate. Let's go.
Come on.
Here we go. Right, Ruesha, we're orange. You've got the yellow mark.
I've seen the run there.
Jason, when was the last time you actually played this game?
Ruesha, where are you going?
Yeah, here, come here, I'm checking away. Look, two movements.
I would have to say lockdown, when there was nothing else to do.
We can't play forward, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it
Yeah,
safe. You know what I mean? Control the
I'm
game
here, look.
first.
Slide me,
Control the
slide
game.
me.
Yes,
Well, we have it.
we've got it.
Come on, Troy. Pass it, Troy. I say, pull it back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky.
How many hours would you say you put in here?
So there's like a game mode, Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
You play, you have to play so many games in a weekend. So
Against people around the world?
no, it's region based. So
Okay.
I would play just basically against European people. I've played against Diogo Jota.
How'd you get on?
Diogo beat me.
He's I think he's Liverpool's e-gamer, isn't he?
Yeah, Diogo's like very good. Basically, most people who will watch this will be aware of it's called Weekend League, Foot Champions in FIFA. So I'd have to play 40 games.
What was that?
It was 40 games for a long period.
40 games?
40 games over a Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my God, what did your missus say?
Nothing.
There is no misses anymore, that's what's happening.
Do you find it? Oh my God, who was that? Is this you? Who's this? That's not you. Around the mid-90s, David James was heavily criticised for playing computer games in his room, because obviously we get a lot of time free, don't we?
Yeah.
And you know, he'd have a couple of indifferent games, and they would blame him being on the PlayStation, being on the PlayStation till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you agree that it would affect you?
Well, obviously, I always looked at it like, how much sleep are you getting? Like if you go back, you'll know yourself, right? When you played, you'll have a certain time that you go to bed at, when you slept till, or like, you know what I mean? You'd sleep, say, 8-9 hours before a game. If he then all of a sudden is sleeping 5 hours because he's up gaming, then I think that's wrong. Whereas,
But obviously, like this, I mean, this is stressing me out now. Like, just playing it, like, does that not like play a factor as well?
it can do, yeah. because like certainly when it gets to the professional stage.
Oh.
When you talk about David James, back then it was an unknown, whereas I think gaming now is so big, people are so aware of it. Like I know you still cover Liverpool and you do games. I speak to quite a lot of those players. They all play as well. It's not just Diogo. Right, Ruesha, stay on side.
Right, what am I hitting here?
Do you want me to finish?
Yes,
it?
You're gone in. Oh, jeez.
You're offside. You've got to be offside.
Game over.
I want VAR. It's VAR on here.
No, there is VAR on here, yeah.
Who scored?
Josh Cullen.
He's never scored in his life.
I was going to say, he's very high up the pitch there for Josh. As a 6, yeah, a little bit more defensive there.
Being funny, he's never been that far up the pitch.
And Michael Obafemi is never squaring that.
Yeah, and there's that happening. Did you pass to him?
No, I passed to Ruesha.
Yeah.
And you finished it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you stole all the glory there.
So, to wrap that up, Ruesha, congratulations on beating Jason at FIFA.
Congratulations.
Good game, Jason. Well done.
Well done, mate.
David.
Thanks, mate. Well done, teammate. Well done, teammate. Jason, thank you very much for coming to the Glitch Studio.
Thanks very much for having me. I really enjoyed it. Reminiscing of how, being on the front cover of FIFA. I thought about it. But...
Next on Glitch, we look at the business of esports in Ireland.
We found out how you can make a living and build a career. We spoke to one Irish man who is now the leading esports athletes in the world.
That's next on Glitch.